Good evening, and welcome to Season 1, Week number 8 of Orion Drift VRML. Welcome back. I know a live stream did just end, so welcome in if you're coming off of that game, just for Impalador just casted. Today we have a pretty interesting match. We have Symboli. I don't know why their team name isn't showing up on the overlay. That will hopefully be fixed eventually. But Symboli, team that I've never casted, but they are in the top 10 worldwide. On EU, we take a look at the EU standings. They're sat there in the number 10 spot, Symboli, going against a team who are sat in number 7th, TTT EU, formerly IVI, now joined up with an amazing organization, TTT. Personally, some good friends of mine that own that org, so it's good to see TTT make their way onto Orion Drift. We love to see it. Anyway, I'm your host and caster, PineVR, joined once again by Space Dude 7 Brady. How are you feeling about this match? This is a pretty interesting match we have here today.
I mean, we have some, well-known people here with TTT EU. Symboli, I have never seen them. I've seen a few of their players play before. But it seems like it's going to be a fairly good game with considering how high they both are up.
100%. We'll see. TTT have been on that little bit of a down slope recently. We've had the last game that I casted, then we had one of the most major fumbles, and now a clip that lives rent-free in my head of one of the players trying to clip farm, but it not really working out too well for them. So hopefully, this time, they have everything put a little together, and they're ready to play this one. So, as the team, go ahead and put that ball in the middle. We will be ready to start, because it's 4 players. We got on the Symboli side, Yumi, Steep, TBA, and for IVI right now we have Starkey, Pesky, Goblin, and Wheeladdy. Pesky should not clip farm this time, is what I'm hoping for. But these teams are not putting the ball in the middle for some reason. I'm trying to signal to them, and there we go. We have that ball in the middle. Brady, I shall let you take the lead as we go into round number 1.
We are about to start off the kickoff, and we are off. It's going to go down into sewer immediately. Seems like Step is going to be taking the ball, headed back up, but he hits his head on the sewer, trying to pass over to TBA, but Wheeladdy's going to be there, trying to hit it back to Goblin, but Goblin's going to be a little bit too fast. Starkey now taking control, passing it down to Mound, but it's not going to bounce well. Headed up, Yumi gonna be trying to take it, but loses the ball immediately. Starkey scooping it up, trying to get down, getting tackled immediately though. Step now into sewer, getting chased by Sparky. Headed up, looking for a pass over to TBA, but it's just too high. TBA cannot reach it in time. Now Starkey scooping it up, passing it over to Goblin. Goblin with some speed, shooting it into an open goal, and it's gonna be in for the first point of the game, going to TTT EU.
A very, very beautiful long shot, and the replay is a little broken. I do apologize. I will get that fixed, but Yumi's gonna take that ball sky high. He's gonna look for a possible opportunity here. Unfortunately, getting tackled, stopping him from getting that play. We'll see what happens here. Goblin has that speed built up. He's looking for that opportunity there, but the ball goes out of his possession. We'll see as TBA takes it through the air on towards Halo. He's looking for a passage opportunity over to Yumi, sorry. Yumi gets that ball done. He strikes, goes for the goal, but unfortunately doesn't go in. Wheeladdy was locked in on that defense. Steep is trying to go for that rebound. Throws it, but it goes off the crossbar, unfortunately. Not going in.
Seems like Yumi's gonna be trying to take it, losing in the ball, passing it down to Goblin. Pesky now having it, losing the ball again off of a tackle. Yumi passing it down to Yami, passing it back to Yumi, but Yumi's gonna be losing the ball here, back to back. Goblin waiting a little bit, passing over to Wheeladdy, has some speed on Mound, headed up from the left side, passing it down to Starkey, but it's a little bit too low here. Starkey, right? Starkey. Trying to pass it again. Yes, Starkey. Yami trying to take it, but getting tackled immediately. The defense on TTT EU has been crazy this entire game here. TBA trying to pass it to a teammate, but not working out. Stepping up and taking it, heaving it downfield, but Wheeladdy's going to be there on the back rank, passing it to Pesky, but Pesky's going to be losing it. TBA trying to get the ball back, trying to maintain possession. He's headed downfield, losing the ball by Pesky. TBA taking it back though. Gublin trying to scoop in there, but he's going to pass it back to Yumi before Gublin can get to it. Yumi trying to get away from Starkey. Headed up, Starkey on his back, taking the tackle. Starkey taking the ball, trying to pass Pesky, but it's just too high. Wee Laddie now taking the ball, have some speed, but Yumi knocks it out of there. Starkey taking it back, heaving it downfield. I believe it's going to be a race for the ball. So that TBA is going to win, but passing it to Yumi. Immediately, Wee Laddie's just right there trying to get the tackle, but not working out. Yumi loses the ball, and Goblin scoops in there, just trying to get it off to a teammate. Passing to Pesky, but TBA intercepts. Down into Sewer, going up towards the middle, looking at an opening goal, trying to make it in, and it's in for a 1-1 tie in this first round.
I mean, a beautiful goal there. 1-1, 2 minutes left. So we'll see how Gublin is taking that ball for a very aggressive play. He's going to solo it. He's going to get it right in. No! It hits off the top corner. Not a play, but he has a rebound opportunity, but then he gets tackled. Wasted opportunity from Gublin there. Could have seen some more passing teamwork there, but you know what? We'll give him his roses. He's definitely dedicated to doing what he's doing there. This TBA grabs that ball off. Another missed opportunity from TTT there. This Starkey grabs that ball for the pass over to Pesky. Pesky looking for a pass back opportunity over to Gublin. Gublin's going to be able to try and swoop that ball, but it's not going to be swooped up enough as Yumi takes that all the way up towards Halo with a clean ceiling carve. Looking for a pass over to TBA. TBA just fumbling that catch, but re-grabs it on the right bridge there. But unfortunately, it's smacked out of his hands. We're going to see as they all try and fight for that ball possession, but it gets hit up front. Yami tries to grab it. They're all trying to grab it. Gublin is the one in possession. He passes over to Pesky. Pesky now jumping on Halo. Looks for an opportunity. He goes down on bridge. He's going to try and solo it, but he's going to get tackled. Had too long with that ball. Symboli playing very, very defensive. Hopefully TTT will learn from them. We'll see. And play a bit more passive here. But Wee Laddie's going to take that ball on the left-hand side. Looking for an opportunity. He's going to be marked by Steep. Hits that ball up towards Gublin. Gublin hits his head off the bridge. So it doesn't play out in his favor there. As Yumi just try and clear that ball. Gublin is going to swoop that up. But Yumi is going to grab it before he does. Yumi has marked these players. We have 7 seconds left. It's looking like it's going to be an overtime game. There's an open goal here, but Gublin just manages to swoop it in time before Symboli grab it.
Starkey taking it up, trying to get this win in overtime, but TBA intercepting it, just trying to hit it downfield, but Wee Laddie is there. Wee Laddie has been quite big on taking these long shots. As Starkey trying to get the ball off of Yumi's hands, taking it from him, but getting tackled immediately. Step spiking it down over to Gublin. Gublin headed up, looking for a shot, passing over to Pesky. Pesky shooting it in. Winning in overtime is TTT EU 2-1.
Congrats to TTT EU on that first round win. I mean, they almost kind of fumbled it a little bit because Symboli kind of know their. I don't want to be like the conspiracy theorist here, but they seem to know every move from TTT. It's like they always had someone marking them, shadowing them almost really 24/7. So I mean, Symboli definitely have the defensive side on their back. They just need a bit more of a stronger offense. TTT on the other side, I mean, gotta see some more passes from both of them. Otherwise, I don't know. Symboli could have a win on their hands here. But we'll find out as we head into round number 2. That ball's in the center. Brady, take it away.
Starting for the second round, TTT up 1 in the series. And we are off. It's going to head up onto Mount Zeno, looking for an early goal and making it in. In less than 10 seconds, Zeno makes a goal for TTT.
Oh my, I mean, that was pretty fast, but Yumi is going to come in faster here. She's looking for that second goal in this match right now, but unfortunately it's not going to play out. It looks like TTT have subbed out Gublin, which I don't think I've actually seen in a while. Let's find out. We're going to see Wee Laddie take that ball on the left-hand side. It's almost getting knocked off their tracks there. You know, the ball getting almost possessed. Almost possessed? What am I saying? It's 2-0. I think I'm starting to lose my mind a little bit here. You know, it was my first cast of the day. So it's technically my warm-up.
Zeno making 2 quick goals off of cold tires here. It's gonna be Yumi headed up through sewer, headed up again. A bit of a ceiling car, headed down, looking for a shot, but it's gonna be blocked by Zeno. Starkey just hitting it back, trying to get it to all their hands. Starkey taking it from him again, hitting it downfield, but Yumi is gonna be there. Pesky is gonna be taking it off of a tip, headed down onto the right claw, trying to get past one, and trying to shoot it in. It's gonna be past Yami. 3-0 in favor of TTT EU.
3-0. They've definitely locked in, you know, like I said, getting those passage plays, a bit more teamwork, and they've seemed to get it down for what they need to be doing here. Then we're going to watch as Xenos takes that ball up on towards Halo, but he gets tackled. Yumi now has that possession, goes for a pass over to TBA. TBA is going to take that ball, but he slightly loses that control, which is going to cost them a little bit there. But Xenos has built up that speed. He's looking for a pass over to Wee Laddie. Wee Laddie's going to try and go in. The ball almost going into Symboli's goal for a 4th goal there on TTT, but it didn't play out there. The ball hit just off the right-hand side. I mean, I don't really know what to say. TTT are definitely trying to up what they were doing last game, and they're definitely seem to be a bit more locked in on that teamwork, which, you know, you love to see. Then again, Symboli have started to let things go a little bit. We'll need to see them start picking things back up as the time goes on. They have 2.5 minutes left, so we'll see if they're able to get 3 goals to bring it to overtime, or potentially win. You never know.
I mean, this TTT did it in 1 half, so can Symboli. Yumi trying to look for the first goal, but Wee Laddie's gonna protect it. Headed up, head high now. It's gonna be Zeno taking the ball with a bit of a ceiling car, but Step's gonna be taking that step and tackling him. Pesky having the ball now, trying to get away from their side. Back and forth between both of these teams as Zeno takes it under sewer. Trying to get it past one of the defenders that is on his back, but hits it up, and it's going to be hitting off a bridge. Unfortunate there is TBA now taking the ball with some speed here. Hitting it off of roof, passing it down, but Pesky is going to be there for the intercept, and Sparky hitting it off of the tip. High now, Zeno trying to hit it up to Wee Laddie, but it's not going to work out as Starkey is going to be hitting it back into sewer. No one is quite there though. TBA trying to get into a free goal. It's not going to work out for them as much as they want it to. Pesky now trying to take it. Yumi trying to take it again, but it's going to be high. Sparky hitting it away from their goal. Starkey headed it downfield. TBA intercepting Zeno, tackling immediately. Yumi now having ball with a bit of backward momentum, trying to turn it into forward momentum. Headed up onto the left side. Zeno on him, taking it from him. Headed down into sewer. Step trying to hit it away, but Zeno's just there to protect. Pesky now has it, trying to shoot it in. It's going to be high. With only about a minute left, it's going to be very, very close between both of these teams.
I mean, what can I say? A minute left. I don't think Symboli will be able to come back from this. I mean, you never know as they do sink a first goal there for this round. I mean, could see them come back in the next minute or so. We're not entirely sure. Someone says, hi, Jucifer. Fun fact, I am not Jucifer, and neither is Brady. My name is Pine, joined by Brady. We're currently watching TTT versus Symboli for those who are just joining in. But regardless, Pesky's going to go for a goal. He's going to look for the opportunity. It almost is in. 30 seconds left. It's not looking good for Symboli there. As Pesky now grabs that ball for a pass over to Starkey. Starkey trying to lock in. But, I mean, they're just letting the ball run around there. Symboli, no, they can't come back for this round. Which, I mean, we can safely say that round 2 is going to go to Ivy. Or not Ivy, sorry, I'm getting the teams messed up still. It's TTT. Whenever an org changes names, it always gets confusing, especially when you know the players. But we'll see. Ball's up. They're going to go for that 4th goal. They're going to try to. They're keeping that ball up. I mean, how long? It's like a game of hot potato. But that ball is going to touch the ground. And round 2 is going to go to TTT EU.
I mean, Symboli kind of fell off on the first half of that game. They kind of came back, scoring 1 goal, just trying their best to win the second half. I mean, they won the second half, but lost the first half by too much. So we're going to be heading down into the 3rd round.
What's this guy doing? He's like, He's recreating what you look at. He's trying to aura farm on the camera right now. We'll get this on camera. We'll blast him. Oh, okay. I see how it is. We have some beef between between the casters and between the players. It seems. He's for those who don't know, he was referencing his last fumble where he told the other team to wait midway through a match, which cost them the entire game. But we'll see as we head into round number 3. That ball is in the center. We'll see how he performs. Hopefully a lot better. That ball is out into the immediate possession of Starkey there. Starkey's going to look for a pass, but he's passing to absolutely nobody. Seems the communication was a little bit off between them there, but Xenos is going to try and grab it, but it's going to be grabbed by someone else. But Alex has now been subbed in for Symboli, so he's going to look for a pass over to TBA. TBA going to pass back down, but Pesky's there to grab it. Will Pesky be able to redeem himself? Hitting towards Xenos. Xenos grabs that ball. He's going to go for a pass over to Starkey. Starkey grabbing it, passing over to Wee Laddie. Wee Laddie in that possession, looking for an opportunity for potential play here, but TBA swoops in to steal that ball. Throws it over. Yumi picking that up, looking for an opportunity. He fumbles that, but Starkey catches the fumble. It's in his hands now. He's looking for an opportunity. He gets up to Wee Laddie. Wee Laddie back down. They go for the goal, but it's not going to go in. TBA stops it. We're not in TBA. Symboli stops it. The entire team were kind of in that defensive position there. Watch as Yumi takes the ball up. He's looking for an opportunity. He's on his own here. He's going fast. He has the goal opportunity, and he sinks it in beautifully. Past TTT. It's now 1-0. 3.5 minutes left. We'll see how TTT comes back from this.
Symboli taking off the early momentum here as Zeno with some speed heading it up to Pesky. Pesky had it up, looking for a pass, or making a goal, passing it back to Wee Laddie. Wee Laddie passing it down. Pesky making it in above Alex, making a response. 1-1, tying the game up here.
Yumi grabbing that ball for a very quick start there. We'll see as he's going to get kiwied by Xenos very, very quickly. And Starkey's under. He's looking for the opportunity. Will he get it past them? And he doesn't. He tries to look away. He was like trying to like show like, oh, I'm a cool guy. You know when cool guys look away from explosions, that whole thing. And it didn't really play out. So realistically, -10 aura for Starkey there. TBA taking that ball up. We'll see as Xenos grabs it now. It's in his possession. He's looking, passing to Wee Laddie. Wee Laddie going for the goal, but the defensive play was too strong. They're going to try and go for a rebound there. It's not going to play out. Xenos throwing it in. You take enough goal opportunities, you'll eventually get one in. I've been saying this all season. And it's been proven once again. It's now 2-1. TTT EU currently in the lead. We'll see how TBA takes that rebound.
TBA trying to make a quick response here with some speed. He's going to be soloing it, and it's going to be blocked by Pesky, though. Zeno hitting it down to Wee Laddie. Wee Laddie trying to get past. It's being hit everywhere. It's a brawl for it, but Wee Laddie's just going to heave it downfield, but Alex is there on the back rank waiting for it. As Alex passing it down to TBA. TBA with a bit of a ceiling carve, looking at the goal, trying to shoot it, but Zeno is there, getting past him. TBA juking out Zeno here, headed up onto the left side, trying to get past, but Zeno's just going to scoop it away from him. But Zip gets it and shoots it just before he can get away, making it 2-2, tying it up here.
I mean, 2-2. I was gonna try and make a joke there, but my brain is shut off today. We'll see as Pesky grabs that, passes over to Wee Laddie. Wee Laddie passing down to Starkey. Some beautiful passage plays, but it's not gonna work out too well for them. They do, however, manage to re-grab that ball control, so they're gonna try and play it out smartly. But the ball's been cleared into their own side. It looks like Yumi has an open goal, and he just sinks it in there. TTT, what are you doing? It's now 3-2. They have a minute left to come back from this.
2 back-to-back goals from Symboli here. Zeno trying to get it up quick, hitting it off of Ness. Unfortunate there. So he's trying to get it to Pesky. Zeno having it back with some speed, passing down to Wee Laddie. Passing to Starkey. Starkey making it into the top right corner. That is a textbook goal there, as you know, the announcer would say, tying it up here.
I mean, what can I say? That was a very, very beautiful goal. You know, just about sinking it in there into the top corner. Xenos, though, is going to go for a very, very quick Kiwi play there. She's going to take that now up onto Halo. Passes over to Starkey. Starkey passing back. Wee Laddie has that in their opportunity there, but it doesn't play out. The ball is now in Yumi's possession. Yumi's going to look for a play here. But Xenos is just going to smack them right in the face, not allowing them to keep that ball control. But they kept it anyway, but now they've lost it. It's back in Starkey's possession, trying to pass over to Pesky, but TBA does grab it, however. We'll see as they smack that ball back and forth between each other. We'll see who ends up with that final play. It's going to be an overtime match so far, unless TTT managed to grab that goal, because currently 3-3. Let's see what happens here. Is Steep trying to grab that. We are in overtime now. So Xenos is going to go for a pass over to Casper the Ghost, because nobody was there to pick it up. But they do re-grab that ball into their possession. Pesky looking for a pass opportunity. Gets one down to Xenos. Xenos whiffing that ball there. I mean, they're very close. We'll see, though. Yumi's going to take that up front. We'll see how they play it.
TBA now taking the ball here, trying to passing it back to Alex. Alex with a bit of a ceiling card, trying to get past Zeno, but it's not work out. Starkey keeping it, passing it down to Zenos. The TBA is going to be taking the tackle, but it's going to be passed off before he can. Wheelad getting tackled immediately after two. Alex trying to get it off, but Sparky is going to intercept. Hit down, but TBA has it now. Looking at a 1v1, shooting it, and it's going to be just left. Pesky now taking the ball here, passing it way far downfield, down to what it seems to be Zeno, but Alex is just going to scoop it up out of their possession, taking it, looking at a 1v1, being right, just barely. Zeno taking it up through the corner here, passing it back down to Sparky. Sparky headed up to the center, looking for a shot, trying to get past TBA, but it's not work out. TBA finding the tackle here. Zeno trying to take it down, looking for another shot opportunity, shooting it, and it's not going to be hit as TBA scoops out and just takes it from him without even needing to tackle. Wheeladdy hitting it far downfield. Pesky passing it down to Starkey. Starkey trying to pass, but TBA again making the tackle. Seems like they're redoing the same play here as they pass it back to Wheeladdy and trying to set up something here. Alex passing it down to TBA. Proud to go into Sewer, but it's not worked out here. This is Starkey taking ball, just trying to hit it up, but Steve is going to be taking it now to the left side. Two people below him, trying to hit it up. It's going to be straight to Yumi. Yumi headed up looking for a pass, passing over to TBA. TBA looking at the goal, but it's going to be blocked by Pesky. This is a very, very long overtime here.
I mean, it's moments like these where things get very highly intense, coming off of TTT's last game where they, and I mean this wholeheartedly, threw away the opportunity to win that last game. They're definitely trying to not let the same thing happen here, as they've been playing very defensive. We'll see Pesky grabs that ball, a nice little paddle back there off of Nest. He's going to look for a play opportunity here. He's going to push up. He's going to try and go for that goal, but Yumi stopping it from going in. This is a deciding factor here for TTT. Like I said, they lost their last game. They're looking to finalize that win here for this one. We'll watch as Yumi takes the airborne. Starkey going for the very, very quick tackle there. Wheeladdy now taking out, passing to Xenos. Xenos going for a nice ceiling carve, making sure he isn't marked. He knows what he's going to do here. He's going to pass over to Wheeladdy. Wheelie grabs that ball. He's going to look for another passage opportunity, but Yumi's going to grab it. What's Yumi going to do? Going to go round that defending line there. He's going to look for an opportunity. He's going up. He has the opportunity here. Pass to TBA. TBA goes for the goal, and they win the overtime, which means Symboli win round number 3. So, TTT kind of fumbling a little bit, but nonetheless, they do have 2 more rounds to shine here. They could win either one of them. Pesky trying to redeem himself off that last incredible fumble from last game. And I'm going to keep referencing that because, my God, the amount of times I've seen that clip go around is absolutely insane. But hopefully, we might see Symboli bring it back. They're playing against TTT very, very well. The tackling, the defending plays, the amount of marking they're able to do is insane.
I mean, from what I saw, Symboli getting that first point on the series here, they had a very, very strong game in overtime and in the regulation. So it'll be interesting to see how this one goes. We are going to be off. It's going to go down into Sewer. Serinos with a bunch of speed, getting it past Yumi in less than 10 seconds. Again, Zenos, that is some very quick goal there.
I mean, what can I say? The speed that they had and the speed that they have now here. We'll watch as they try to go for the ball, but they shoot a little too early, which stops it from going in. And another fumbled shot. I mean, a lot of fumbles there from Symboli. Symboli really needs to start picking that back up if they want to see a win. Now watch as the ball goes over. Yumi grabs that for their own possession. They're looking for an opportunity, but unfortunately fumbling it. Goblin has been subbed back in. It does look like one of their players was almost lagged out there. But so hopefully that doesn't become an issue for Symboli as the match goes on. Xenos, though, grabbing that ball, goes for a clean pass over to Pesky. Pesky passing back over to Starkey. Starkey trying to get a goal, long shot goal there, but it didn't really plan out. Watch as Starkey has that, looks for an opportunity, finds it. It's now 2-0. 4 minutes left. We could see Symboli still win this.
Yumi taking it off with a bit of speed here, headed down into the mound, looking for a possible pass, but Xenos is just going to knock it out of his hands with no need to tackle. Xeno passing it down to Goblin passing it to Starkey. Starkey losing ball, and TBA is just going to seal it from him, passing it up to Yumi. Yumi getting tackled by Starkey immediately. Xenos having some speed, heading down, trying to shoot it, but it's going to be blocked. Just barely. Almost out of reach for the defender there. As it's hit across the field, seems like Yumi's going to be taking the ball, trying to hit up to the ceiling, but it's not going to work out. It seems like he lost a little bit of boost there. Xenos trying to make a score, but it's not going to work out as Alex just makes a beautiful block there, trying to get away from their own side as Alex passing down to TBA. TBA making behind the back pass, but it's not going to work out as Pesky is going to be trying to take the ball, but Yumi's just going to scoop it up towards the middle, passing it to TBA, but it's just too fast. Sparky able to get there before it touches the ground. It hits off of Ruth. Seems like Pesky's going to have the ball again, headed down, looking for a shot, bound to Sparky, but Sparky gets tackled immediately. Step trying to take it from him, but it's not going to work out as Xenos has just had that great offense this entire mash up between these two teams. As Xenos tries to pass it down, but it's not going to work out again. A lot of these passes haven't been really working out for either of the teams as well.
Yeah, a lot of back and forth in terms of passage, you know, passing to the wrong team, passing to the floor. I mean, it's very, very back and forth, but watch as TTT are going to get a lot of goal shots here, and it seems to be an accidental goal there almost. So it's 3-0 right now. TTT definitely coming back, potentially winning this as they have 2 minutes left. Watch, though, Symboli do have the opportunity still, as they're going to strike down. Xenos is going to grab that for himself. He goes for the long shot. Is that about to go in? It almost does. It just hits off of the top right corner, bouncing to the floor and not going in, but Goblin has some speed built up. He passes over to Pesky. Pesky passing back to Xenos. Xenos striking down, but Steep fumbling an own goal. What is happening right now? Whoa. I mean, 4-0, one of them being an own goal is kind of an insane fumble there for Symboli.
Steve was just trying to get out the goal, but fumbled a little bit too hard. As TBA trying to get their first point, but it's not going to happen as it's hit high. Now it's going to be TBA hit with the ball again, getting blocked by Xenos. Alex headed up, getting tackled by Xenos again. Xenos has had both, beautiful offense and defense, all of these rounds, really. Yumi headed up with some speed up towards the ceiling, trying to get past the defender, getting past one, trying to get past two, but no, does not work out. TBA scooping it away from Goblin, though. TBA looking for another shot on goal. Be passing it down to Yumi. Yumi shooting it under Pesky, and it's going to be in for the first point of the game. 4-1.
You'll love to see it. 30 seconds left. I do not think Symboli are going to come back from this. But you never know, a miracle could happen. It's always different with these games. But we'll watch as Xenos now has that ball, goes for the shot, doesn't go in. Starkey rebounding it. It's now 5-1. With 10 seconds left, I think we can both confidently say, I think we know who is winning this.
Yumi just trying to get a bit of redemption here. Just try and make the score a little bit closer for later. Passing it down to Alex. Alex passing it to Steep. Steep trying to get it, but it's going to be in Xenos' hand. The second the ball touches the ground, it's going to be the end. Pesky keeping the ball up, passing down to Sparky. Sparky just spiking it down. And that's going to be the end of the match and the round. TTT EU winning.
What a beautiful match. And, you love to see TTT getting their redemption from that last game they played. The clip farming was down. The aura farming was also down. They played like a team again, which you love to see. Because quite frankly, and I will say this, and I mean, I love TTT, I'm good friends with the members there. But definitely the last few games haven't been their best in terms of how they were playing, but it's good to see them lock in once again. I'm excited to see the future of how they play. On the other hand, Symboli, I'm looking forward to casting them more. This was my first time casting them. I'm excited to see because they're in the top 10, which means they have the potential. And seeing how they played today, holding their own against a team like TTT, they definitely have more than enough potential to power through this season. I'm very excited to see. Maybe we'll see them in the top 5 soon. I don't know. I'm gonna hold that there because they're going 7-1 right now, which is really good. They've lost 7-2 now. It's their second loss. So regardless, they are a great team. Brady, what were your thoughts on the match? Let me know.
Symboli, regardless of their loss, they had a very, very strong game. Other than the last one, they kind of let off the gas a little bit too much when they had the chance to come back. But I feel like TTT just powered through. Of course, like you were saying, they played like a team for once and cut out all of the silly stuff and won.
Well, it's been an amazing cast. I have been PineVR, joined by Brady. We are your casters. I am your host. We've been streaming on the VRML network. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're approaching 9,000 subscribers. We're trying to get there soon. And if you haven't already, we do have $5 spare. Feel free to become a channel member because it helps support the VRML network. Casters like me, myself, Brady, Jucifer, Palador, everyone. It helps support us all and keep this going. You get cool chat perks such as emotes, cool little badges next to your name. Those work in comment sections and in live chat. And you do get 10% off of VRML merchandise, as well as some exclusive channels in our Discord servers. We've been VRML. You guys have been amazing. And remember, Jucifer is Unk, and we'll see you later.
Orion Drift VRML is brought to you by Another Axiom, Helga, the esports manager. Thanks for watching.